Hello Muggles, I'm Saurabh and welcome to Harry Potter Fan Club. If you're a Muggle like me and a real Harry Potter fan too and you wanna know a little more about Harry Potter Wizarding World then you are at the right place. Well, this is my first video and in this video I'm gonna discuss about top 10 most powerful wizards in the Harry Potter world. But before you jump on the video, I wanna give a short lecture. Well, that was a slight exaggeration but I wanna clear two things. First, this list is totally made by me, so all the opinions are mine. Your list might be different, and if you don't agree with me, do write in the comment section below what you think. Second, I'm gonna include only those wizards who were in the Harry Potter timeline, so obviously I'm not gonna include Garrett Grindelwald, Merlin the God of Charm, and the four founder of Hogwarts. Now, let's proceed to the list. Number 10. Phileas Flitwick. Phileas Flitwick was master in charm and champion in dueling. He was described as the best and the most knowledgeable charm master alive in the world today. Besides these qualities, he was one of the most loved teachers in the Hogwarts. He was head of Ravenclaw House, the House of Wisdom and Intelligence. Number 9. Antonin Dolohov. Dolohov was a very powerful wizard, and among all the Death Eaters, only Bellatrix Lestrange and Severus Snape could equal him in magical ability. He fought in the First Wizarding War, during which he tortured many Muggles and wizards and witches who were not in the support of Dark Lord. He had also invented his own killing curse, which was of purple in color. Number 8. Minerva McGonagall. Who don't love this austere professor of Transfiguration subject? She was head of Gryffindor House as well as deputy headmistress under Albus Dumbledore. She was also member of Order of Phoenix. She was brave and daring as well as very intelligent and full of wisdom. During the Battle of Hogwarts, she used Pear Totem Locomotive spell to make artifacts alive. This shows that she was also a great charm master. She was an animagus, and whenever she won, she turned into a cat, which was awesome. And that's why she deserved number 8 position. Number 7. Alistair Moody. Alistair Moody was a pure-blood wizard considered to be the most famous order of all time. He was a pivotal member of Order of the Phoenix during the First and the Second Wizarding Wars. His fighting skills and magical eye are his most memorable attributes. He was expert in dark arts, charm, transfiguration, potion, and herbology. You know who himself considered Moody to be the most skilled auror during the Battle of Seven Potters and the one most likely guiding to the real Potter. Number 6. Barty Crouch Jr. You might have shocked that how can I place Barty Crouch Jr. at number 6, but believe me, he was the unsung supervillain of the Harry Potter franchise. He was only featured in one book, but he put so much motion that affected the rest of the series. He managed to create Confundus charm powerful enough to trick the Goblet of Fire. Also, for the entire school year, he lived in the school and even Dumbledore and Severus Snape couldn't able to figure out. He also kept Barty Crouch Sr. and Alistair Moody in Imperius Curse, and we all know that Mad-Eye Moody was most famous Auror of all time, and defeating him in dueling and keeping him in Imperius Curse for an entire year wasn't an easy task for anyone. Number 5. Bellatrix Lestrange. Bellatrix Lestrange, commonly known as Black Witch, was the most evilest person after the Dark Lord. She was an extremely powerful witch capable of the most cunning uses of magic. She was extremely talented and even I believe she was most powerful Death Eater after Severus Snape. Throughout her life, she tortured and killed many muggles, wizards, and witches, and even Dumbledore himself said that he don't want to kill by Bellatrix because before killing her victims, she loves to play with it. Number 4. Barty Crouch Sr. Barty Crouch Sr. indeed was a very powerful wizard. Only few knows that he knew more than 200 languages including mermaids, gobbledygook, and trolls. During the downfall of the Death Eaters in the First Wizarding War, Bartimaeus convicted several suspected criminals to life imprisonment in Azkaban, including Sirius Black, who didn't receive a trial. Although his tactics were cruel, most people believed that he was doing right thing as there would be no way to defeat Dark Lord. Even many people also predicted that Crouch would be the next Minister of Magic, but due to his own son he was not able to do so. Number 3. Severus Snape. There's no denying that Snape was a terrifically accomplished wizard. Snape managed to create his own spells as a teenager. He found a way to improve upon and craft alternative methods of potion making while being a potion student. His spells like Sectum Sempra was one of the most dangerous spells in the Harry Potter series. Besides these qualities, Snape was one of the world's greatest legerdemains and managed to master magical techniques that he who must not be named himself created with ease, such as flying without a broom, and he was the only Death Eater capable of doing Patronus charm. Snape is a purposely controversial character, but his magical powers can't be undermined. Number 2. You know who? He who must not be named is the personification of all evil in the Harry Potter series. From a very early age, he wanted to do nothing but lord over others and cause them pain. You know who is the closest that any wizard has ever come to achieving immortality. He created not only one Horcrux but seven Horcruxes. While that corrupted his soul, it made him almost invincible. He was so clever and devious that there was nearly two versions of himself running around at the same time. Furthermore, you know who was an expert in the dark arts. He was capable of flying without broom, move things without touching them, and a lot more. Now, before going to the number one, I wanna do some honorable mentions. Kingsley Shacklebolt, Lucius Malfoy, James and Sirius Potter, Lily Potter, Molly Weasley, and Frank and Alice Longbottom. And now, number one, Albus Dumbledore. It is very obvious to put Albus Dumbledore at first place. He was master in almost every subject. When he was student, he used to be the brightest student of his time. He was the youngest Quidditch player and the youngest seeker. He was master in transfiguration subject and dark art. It is said that he who must not be named only feared Albus Dumbledore, as we seen in the fifth book when he fought with you know who and defeated him. This shows that he was excellent in dueling. He also defeated Gellert Grindelwald, which had Elderborn, commonly called a Deathly Hollow. Alright guys, so this was my complete top 10 most powerful wizard list. If your list is different, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you wanna watch more videos like this, press the subscribe button and bell icon so you may notified every time I'm on YouTube. At last, I wanna share a quote with you. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of time if one only remembers to turn on the light. So by these beautiful lines, I would like to end up my set. Till then, goodbye and have a great day.